I will be teaching you how to use the word code to find the cost price of a product. The word code, a word that you use to hide the cost price of a product. It must have 10 letters and none of the letters can be repeated. For instance, in my example, I gave you black horse, where I told you that behind B we will have 0. So each number will carry a number, but those numbers can only be between 0 and 9. It can only be the numbers between 0 and 9. If the first letter starts with 0, then you will count in ascending order up to 9. So if B is 0, it means that L will be 1, A will be 2, C will be 3, up to 9. Now, if I want to find the cost price of the given word code, which is KKB/EE, we know that behind the letter K, we've got 4. So it's 4 again. B will be 0. Slash represents dot. E will be 9. So the cost price there will be 440 and 99 cents. Find the cost price of HOKL/BB. So H, we know that it's 5. O will be 6. K will be 4. L will be 1. And dot 0, 0. So that is 5,641. However, please note that if they started with 1, we were going to say B is 1, B is 1, L is 2, A is 3, up to 0. So it will always be numbers between 0 and 1. So when you reach 9, you go back to 0. Okay. Try the classwork. I'll give you 5 minutes. It should be done now. Note that B is 1, L is 2, A is 3, C is 4. And when you get to 9, you go back to 0. So when you write the cost price for SUC, S behind the number, behind the letter S, we've got 9. Behind the letter U, we have 8. And C will be 4. That will be comma 00. So it's 984 rand. And OCEE/SK will be O represents 7, C is 4, and then EE is 00, SK will be 95. Okay, all of this, it's simply called the matching principle. The reason why we calculate cost, whenever you're given selling price or sales, you should use the markup or the word code to calculate the cost price. Sometimes whenever the sale of every good will result in cost of sales. So whether it's in the CRJ, it will have cost of sales, okay? So whenever you're given the selling price, make sure that you also calculate cost of sales and you include and the cost of sales column in any journal that you have, okay? The reason why we always record sales and cost of sales at the same time is to make sure that we adhere to the matching principle, which requires us to recognize revenue. And whenever we recognize revenue, we must also recognize the related expense that resulted in us earning that revenue. Okay. And it enables us to calculate the gross profit given any markup. Okay, that is the definite definition of what matching principle is all about. Okay. Note that cost of sales, when you add it with gross profit, it will give you sales, and gross profit will be sales minus cost of sales. Okay. We have done the fixed markup method. Now, I just want you to look at this here, where we have cost is 100, gross profit is 15, and selling price is 115. And I did explain what gross profit percentage is. Let us look at this example here. I need you guys to calculate the cost price. But as I've said earlier on, cost of sales will always be at 100. Gross profit will be 50, meaning selling price will be 150. So if I want sales, I will just take that 100 Rand, multiply it by 150, divided by 100. We've done this before, which will give us 150. Okay. What about this here? You have to do this quick table, and you realize cost of sales will be equal to 250 times 100 divided by 125, which will be 200. All right, try this one out. You can do the quick table, but we have done this before, so you should be quick in doing this. Cost of sales will be 100, gross profit will be 30, selling price will be 130. So since they want you to determine the sales figure, you will take 1,500 times 130 divided by 100 because we're given the cost price, which is 1,950. Okay, try this one out quickly. Now they told you that the cost of sales, you need to determine cost of sales of an item that was sold for 1,950 and they use the markup of 25%. You just do this quick table here. Cost of sales is 100, so you'll multiply by, wait a minute, here they wanted cost of sales. So you're supposed to multiply that 1,950 by 100 and divide it by 125. Okay, and obviously that will give us 1,560. Okay, spoke about this. All right, try this task here. Actually, it's an example. We're gonna do it in the next video. You need to record it here. And here, for trading stock, balance brought down is 20,000. This one you should be able to calculate it. For sales, balance brought forward will be 18,500. For cost of sales, balance brought forward will be 11,400. And for debtors allowances, it should be balance brought forward. For debtors allowances, your balance brought forward will be balance brought forward for debtors allowances will be 1,200. Then prepare debtors ledger for Viscosana, Kaylee, and then prepare the debtors list. Please check out the next video when we work this example out.